Welcome to Spring LIB.
Okay, so problem 52 feels more like a question in grammar than a question of biology, right? So we have this idea that prokaryotes, using prokaryotes is sort of a form of early biotechnology, right? So it's this form of early biotechnology. And in each little letter here, or each sort of given choice, tells us that what specific food products were made, right? So we had our that prokaryotes were used in the processing of cheese and beer and yogurt, okay, and like bread, right, and some others. We'll just stop there. And so then the question becomes sort of the very specific way it's written, okay. And so here the choices are essentially where that prokaryotes were used to make these things, that prokaryotes were used to make and alter, okay, to make and alter, or that prokaryotes were just used to alter, right? We can sort of ignore B because it has this weird additional listed item of the single cell proteins. Okay, so what exactly do these sort of choices imply? Right, so to make, if you're using a prokaryote to make something, that becomes like part of the ingredients, right? Such as in the case with bread. Right, we use yeast as an ingredient component of bread. And then to alter, if we think to alter, that sort of is adding it to something to modify it, right? So we might add, if that was a little jug, we might add our prokaryotes to this milk, right? And then what will happen is its form changes and we get cheese. Okay, so the creation of cheese from milk is sort of a form of altering, right? Okay, and so just sort of understanding those differences lets us know that prokaryotes were used to both make and alter foods and products before biotech was a word. And so the answer choice we want to select is C.